Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to record yourself inside of Canva, as well as how to customize the little talking head bubble that pops up in the bottom when you're sharing your screen and recording. If this is the first time you're meeting, my name is Shamika Stevens, and I help online entrepreneurs with video, marketing, branding, and setting up simple systems and strategies in their business to help grow and scale their business online. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing that I'm going to do to start recording myself is to pull up and open up one of my designs that I want to be sharing. And generally you want to have like a little slide deck or slides at the bottom here that you're going to be talking from and going over. So the thing that you want to do to start being able to record yourself and record your slides is you want to come right here to uploads. And uploads is where you're going to record yourself. It's the weirdest spot to keep the record button, but it is under uploads on the sidebar menu here. And so you'll come right here to where it says record yourself. And this is going to pop up this menu here. And so here's your little talking head bubble that you're going to have with inside of the recording studio on Canva. And so there's options up here above this little talking head video that you can use to really change out what your video looks like that's being recorded. So if you come here, that's filters. This is just like filters that you would add if you were editing a picture or something of that nature. So say like I went to this Capri, I could also come right here and adjust the intensity. So the more you go right, the more intense that the effect is going to be. And the more you go left, the less intense it's going to be. And it actually looks, pretty good. It doesn't look horrible. Sometimes these can be hit or miss and you're not real sure. It will make your skin look a little funky and all of that. However, I think this one looks pretty good. So I could actually, roll with it if I wanted to. And so the next thing is you can do effects. You can do skin smoothing. Now this one has got at 100%, it looks like. And if you wanted to, you could bring that down to where it's more to your liking and what you want it to look like. So that's also an option. And so now what we'll do is we'll X right out of there and we'll come over here to the settings. And you're going to decide whether you want it to just record you, or do you want it to record you and your screen, or do you just want it to record your screen? And depending on which one of these options, that's how it's going to record. And since I'm using a secondary system to record this process, it's going to be a little tricky. So I'm just going to have to hit camera for mine so I can show you all of the steps, but you can choose when you come in here. It'll be a whole lot easier for you to choose which option you need for whatever it is that you're doing. You just have to remember that the camera is just going to record just you. And if you want to record both you and the screen, like your slides on the screen, then you choose this second option. And if you want to just record the screen, you just hit record the screen. And so this one is selected for the camera. And then now I can click outside of there. And now that I'm ready to start recording, all I need to do is come down here and hit the record button. And this is going to count me down and start recording. And so as you see here, this little bubble is recording. So I'm just going to say a little something so that we can hear me talking and all of that fun stuff. Hi, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to screen record using Canva. So stay tuned. And the cool thing about this is you can actually pause. And as you see, it lights up purple when you're pausing. So say like you want to come back to it and, do a little bit more after you kind of look at your notes or do whatever you got to do just for whatever reason, you can pause it. You can also delete it by hitting the trash can and it'll start you over. Or you can say, I'm done. And it's going to save this under the uploads portion inside of your Canva under videos. So you'll see. So I'm going to hit done. Now we're going to come up here to the top right corner and select save and exit. And so as you see here, it's saved your video under videos under the upload area. And so this is just your normal upload area. It's images is here that you've uploaded, and then videos that you've uploaded or have recorded are going to be here. And so as you see, you can actually hit play and you'll hear this talking. And so this was me like at first kind of explaining and all of that. So you can see that that's a video. And so the really cool thing about this is you have so many options that you can do once you've created the video, once you've recorded whatever you wanted to record. So what I'm going to do to kind of edit and show you that you can take this video out of here and maybe put another video that you have. If you wanted to, you could totally detach this video from the frame by coming to the three dots and then coming down here to detach video, and it pops that video out. The next really cool thing that I want to show you about this bubble is you can really edit and change what it looks like and customize it to be on brand. And so the first thing you'll do if you want to add, say, like a ring around this, is come right here to the border style, and you can select a border and you can make it a little thicker, like about 10. That seems good to me. And then now you can also change the color of the outline. So it could be an on brand color. So as you see, I have these colors that are in here, and you can do that. The other really cool thing is you could do gradient and create like a gradient circle. So as you see here, I've got these two colors in here, but I could could easily go through here and pick other colors if I wanted to. So say like I wanted to use this dropper, come here, click that color. And then say for the second color, I wanted to do that bright pink that I always do. So we're going to come here and click that. And then that would be what that gradient circle is going to look like. You can also change the pattern of the gradient circle. Like if I click this box, it's going to change it to where this is on the bottom. It's a little more subtle there, and it's a little bit more colors mixed together there. And then this one looks this way. So we'll just go back to, let's just go back to this one. It looks like it stands out pretty good. And so if I'm going with brain colors, I kind of have to keep it in mind of, how is it looking with whatever I'm sharing it on. The other thing is you can pull from the corners and make your little talking head bubble bigger, which is kind of cool. Now, of course, you don't want to, cover up anything, but you have a lot more capabilities of what you can do here with the little talking head bubble. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then the other thing that I want to share with you is, so say like I wanted to remove the background. So I'm going to take this one and make a copy of it. And then now I'm going to remove the background from this talking head video. And then it will just be me basically talking without the background. So let's do that. And unfortunately, this is a paid feature that Canva offers. However, once you start using Canva and you kind of get the gist of how it all works and get going with it, you may see that it's beneficial to pay for the paid version because you get so many more capabilities with using Canva that way. And you can always use my link below and try it out for free and see if you like it. So that'll be in the description box below. And now that our video is almost done, I'm going to show you what it looks like on this next page once it kind of clicks out of here. And so now that this is done, I'm going to basically drop it on this page 3 here and pull it up and let you see what it looks like. Okay. And so this is with the background removed, and it's not perfect on this one. For some reason, it, I guess, had a hard time defining where my hair was versus the background. So you may have to kind of tweak that a little bit or do it a few times and just see if it's going to pick up the way you want it to. However, I did think that this was a really cool feature, especially when it's working and it looks right. However, I don't necessarily care to have to remove my background. So going with this one here is fine with me. I just really like being able to customize the bubble, like the outline and all of that, and have it on brand colors. The other really cool thing is you can move it wherever you want on the screen. So I like that. You can also increase the size, which is so cool. Sometimes in videos, like little tutorials, when you're making them for YouTube, you'll see people have this huge bubble and you're like, oh my gosh, how did they get that? Well, this is how they did it. And you could even, if you wanted to, make the line thicker and it's a little bit more prominent. And so you're just able to customize it a whole lot more. And so say like this particular video, you wanted to edit it. So like at the beginning of this one that I was just kind of talking to you guys, and I hadn't really started the talking to the camera for this talking head video. So what I could do is I could actually come up here to the trim area, the scissors icon, and trim this and just trim it all the way down. I think it was back almost to the end here. So let me see where this starts. And so as you see here, this little bubble is recording. Now, okay, so that's where I started. So let's play it again. Hi, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to screen record using Canva. So stay tuned. Okay, and so that's like perfect. That allowed me to clip all. And so that's like perfect. That allowed me to clip all of that first 15, 20 seconds off that I don't need of the video. And so now what I'm going to do is just select done. And then now that's going to be the updated version of that video. And so that's how you would do like a quick little trim on the beginning or the end of a video using Canva. And so for me, like if I wanted to precisely edit different pieces of say like that video where I've done the screen recording using Canva, I don't find it to be as easy to do that with. I think it's just easier to download the video, pull it over to my editor, which is iMovie, and edit the video like I would normally edit any other video. That's just going to be the fastest, easiest way for me because that's what makes sense to my brain and how I think. But some people, they're able to use the editor within inside of Canva for that, and that's perfectly fine. So you have to figure out what works best for you. And if you want to learn more about Canva and some of the different features that it has to offer, be sure to check out the video that is on your screen now. It's going to go over some of my favorite features that I absolutely love using, and it makes my life a whole lot easier.